Hey world, it is your girl Alika T Alika. Um, I'm coming to y'all today again. It's probably a couple of videos I've been putting out lately, so I hope you've been enjoying them. I noticed that even though I touch on subjects, a wide variety of subjects, I actually have a lot of people who've had strokes or have different disabilities that are similar to mine. And so I think it's cool that you guys are also tuning in. I've been getting the emails and all of that. So thank you. I am you. um, every time I come, I have something on my mind. It's been a crazy couple of days for me. It's been crazy for me actually since June. I lost my father. And so, that's been an adjustment for me. And I'll be fine. I'll, be happy and everything. And then, a thought will hit me. And I miss my daddy, you know. So, but I understand that he is with me anyway. So I talk to him every now and then, even though most people might think that's crazy. But, when you really think about it, like energy never dies. Energy never dies. And so it just transitions. And so our selfishness wants to keep uh, the flesh here. But, it's been an occasion that has happened where I know my dad had to be over the whole situation. And he told me, the crazy thing is, he told me from the spirit world before it even happened. So I'm not going to go into it, but it definitely could have only happened because of him, you know. So thank you, Daddy, still, and I love you. And I appreciate him so much. Y'all, me and my dad had a rough time, but he was always there for me, no matter what. Like, he was always there for me and my son. He was like a father figure to my son. So, like I said, we adjust. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna change the subject. um, anyway, but yeah, things have been rough, and I noticed since my dad passed, I have been wanting the need to be in a relationship. And I've always been dealing with men. I've been in the music business. So I've always dealt with men, and I've always had men in my life. I grew up as a tomboy, so I always hung out with men. Like, two of my best friends are actually males. So, uh, but I have been desiring, even before my dad got sick, I've just been feeling the need to be in a relationship. But even though I felt that need, like, I don't believe in settling, if I'm making sense. Like, I don't think you should settle. I don't think anybody should settle. Our biggest issue is that we don't have patience, and we don't trust the universe to bring us what we need, including myself. And then on top of that, we may see what we think we need or want, and we get addicted to that person. Just like people get addicted to cigarettes, addicted to alcohol, addicted to drugs, people are addicted. And we can become addicted. So when we become addicted, that's when this uh, jealousy and, you know, wanting to always be around that person or always be able to talk to that person, uh, just all kind of things happen because we're addicted. So what do you do when you smoke cigarettes, right? You have to have that cigarette when your nerves get bad, when your body just tells you want a cigarette, you get a cigarette. So people can be addictive, and we have to watch it. But like I said, I have been feeling the need to want a relationship, and even though I've had men that I could be in a relationship with, I've also always been the type of person that if I don't connect with your spirit, like, it ain't gonna work. And I could do that almost instantly, where I just don't connect. Now, it's some people that I connect with, but I just cherish their friendship more than anything, you know. But like I said, when you do connect, you just have to watch the addiction, because the addiction is the part that can be dangerous. And I've gone through that. Like I said, I've been 3 years celibate, but even in my 3 years, like, I fell in love with somebody I never even kissed. You know, it's crazy. But, you know, life goes on. And I am putting it out in the universe this time that, you know, I'm going to just wait. I've been waiting 3 years. I know a lady that waited 10 years. Picture that. 10 years before she got married, but she is so happy because she waited 10 years. She did not have sex, wasn't intimate with any man. She just trusted that God, the higher power, the universe, whatever your belief is, was going to bring her who she wanted. And she ended up getting who she wanted. So I have to trust that the universe, I am a totally difficult being, but those who know me, regardless of my bluntness or my difficulties, those who know me know my heart is pure. You know, it's sincere. Even in my bluntness, it's sincere. You know, so one of these good old days, you know, it's coming. I had a question, and you can see I don't have the picture. That picture that y'all always see me in the background, in the back of me with the 3 black women, that was actually my dad's. And so I love doing the videos in my dining room because, you know, it's like I have, he always called them his 3 wise women. So I have his 3 wise women kind of watching over me while I do my videos. But today I am in a different room, so that's why you don't see it. But I had somebody ask me about how I do things with one hand. Now, I need to tell y'all something. This hand, it's crazy because it works. It's not like it doesn't work. So I do use this hand, and I was paying attention to what I do with this hand because I wanted to make sure, you know, I could show some of the things that I do or don't do with this hand. But this hand actually serves as a purpose. You know, we will find a way to make things work when they are not working. Like, I remember watching this show with this lady who didn't have any arms, and she washed dishes with her feet. You know, I remember being in therapy, and I was, they pushed me to the library in the wheelchair, and this man was on the computer in the library with his feet. I mean, and typing up a storm, and I looked at that and I was just like amazed. I think it is beautiful how we can make things work. Like they say, when a person goes blind, they actually gain more insight. There's so many things that we are capable of, but we don't know it because we haven't had to use it, including our telepathy in our brain. And, you know, how many things we can make work with our brain, our intuition, and our, I don't know, I guess psychicness, not psychic, but, you know, clairvoyance. That's the word I was searching for. But yeah, our clairvoyance, we tend to have all of these things and trust in our instincts, but because we don't use them, when it happens, we don't trust it, you know. But I want to show y'all something I do. I learned how to put my hair in a ponytail, and that was so big to me because I used to do hair when I lived in Atlanta. Like, I was the weave queen. Like, I sewed in weaves. That's what I did, and I made bank. That was my side hustle. On top of sewing leg warmers and sewing jackets and all kind of stuff. Me and my mom was on the corner, and we hustled. So, but anyway, and that's about to happen again. I just FYI. But anyway, I'm about to show y'all how I do a ponytail. One hand, well, 1.5. One hand assists. So I'm gonna show y'all. This is the band. You know, these bands you could get them in, I think they sell them in Walgreens. They even have them in the 99-cent store. And you could just get them in there. But I suggest I'm about to show y'all with this one. But get it without that thing on it right there. Because those things will snatch your hair out. And I note that because it has snatched mine out. Really though. Okay, so I'm about to show y'all how I do one ponytail. Okay. So you put it over your head. You see I'm using this hand, right? And even if your hand is tight, what you can do, you pull your fingers out. You pull your fingers out and you grip it like that, okay? Because you got to be able to pull it up, right? But I'm doing all this with one hand. So I'm about to show y'all. So then I have it over my head. I pull all my hair, you know, out. And then I slide it back. I'm doing all this with one hand, right? I'm going to show y'all when the other hand comes in. So I'm pulling all of this back. And I'm pushing it up in the back because I like my ponytails kind of high. Y'all don't understand. When I first discovered I could do a ponytail, man, I was in ponytails every day. Like, oh, I could do a ponytail? What? Okay. So I'm going to do kind of like a side ponytail, right? So I pushed all of that. You see? You got it pushed to the side. And even the back, you can see that it's up. I pushed it up. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I pushed it up in the back. And so then this is when the other hand comes in. Pull it up. And it might take a couple of times because see, as I'm pulling it up, I see my little hairs. You want the hairs to be kind of flat. So stay down. Dang. Okay. So then a twist. You see, I'm still doing that with the one hand. And then this hand comes in. Ugh, come on, man. So see what I'm doing? You see how it's crossing? Now I still got that part holding. And I'm doubling it. And then I'm just pulling my hair through the loop that I just made. See? And you can see, like, you see the loops now, right? Okay, so some of the hair in the back might not be under and you can go through it. Or what I have seen, even to make it look longer, I mean, what I have done actually, to make it look longer, like I might leave that out. But with this band, it's kind of loose already, so I got to make it tight. This ain't the best ponytail I have done, y'all, but you got my picture. And then you just pull it out, however, and then you have your ponytail. This is a goofy looking ponytail. This is actually one of the worst ones I've done, honestly. But you got my point, right? It's super easy. All you gotta do is do that. So, then take it out. And I shake my locks, cause I can, cause they long. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Lesson of today. I learned this. I learned this a couple of days ago. We gotta love ourselves and love ourselves enough to let go. Mary J. Blige, I was listening to her. I was coming from Baytown in Texas, and I was listening to Mary J. Blige on the radio with the song I Want to Be Happy, right? And her song came on and it said, how can I love somebody else. Listen, when I can't love myself enough to know when it's time to let go. All I really want is to be happy. Bottom line, I just want to be happy. And the lesson is, we gotta love ourselves enough to know when it's time to let go. That's not an Alika lesson, that's an MJB lesson, baby. Peace.